welcome back to Rampage TV for the second half of our doubleheader this morning between the Colorado Rampage and the Colorado Thunderbirds. This second game features the 18U AAA team having a heck of a season, ranked number 1 in Colorado for the time being. Top team in Colorado, ranked number 55th overall in the country with a 16-14-2 record. I'm joined in the booth with David Cunliffe for another 18U matchup. David, great to have you with us today, and another exciting game.
Oh, very happy to be here, and man, couldn't ask for a better second game. I mean, if you guys didn't watch the 16U game, it was one heck of a game, just if you're a hockey fan. But this game's going to be even better.
Both teams in their third uniforms today. The Thunderbirds sporting their new fancy thirds, and the Rampage in their special 20th anniversary.
Those are red. So I love those jerseys.
The Rampage and the Thunderbirds played earlier in the season in November, and it was a sweep for the Rampage. They won 4-3 in overtime and 3-0. And since then, the two teams have played in a lot of competition, Tier 1 events. If we look at the recent games for the Colorado Rampage, they just got back from the Tier 1 event in January, where they played Belle Tire to a 5-4 overtime loss. They beat the St. Louis Blues 4-2. They lost to the Cleveland Barons 8-6. So coming off a tough loss there. Back to the ice here against the Thunderbirds. The T-Birds, on the other hand, they were also Tier 1 Elite League competition, where they defeated the Washington Little Capitals 5-3, the Cleveland Barons 2-1, and the LA Junior Kings 3-0. So coming in on a 3-game win streak against some high-end competition. So this will be an interesting test here for the 18 Rampage team, how they can respond.
Yeah, it's always tough coming back from playing those.
We'll go through the starting lineup here. We'll see if these lines change, but Colin Kreisen, number 28, number 12, Gage Perry, number 91, Aiden Raddick. Forward line, number 25, Gavin Barr, number 29, Cooper Owens, 34, Joey Winogle, number 8, Chase Levian, number 9, Liam Waugh, number 22, Chris Molenpaw, number 5, Garrett Lindsay, and on D, number 27, Alex Fish, number 17, Truman Worst, number 79, Max Wilkinson, number 44, Grant Burbach, number 3, Connor McLaughlin, and number 11, Grayson Rockenbach. And we'll wait to see. Looks like it'll be number 33, Ferrara, in net. Ferrara in net for the Rampage. We'll go ahead and take a break and come back to the puck drop here on Rampage TV. All right, welcome back to Rampage TV on WSBN.TV, the World Sports Broadcasting Network. And here we go, in off the draw. And here we go to the action. Rampage forechecking in the neutral zone here as the T-Birds fire it up. And Rampage will collect it, and they'll go on offense here. Fish with it. Fish gets his feet north and skates the puck across the red line, dumps it down deep. Rampage forecheck after it. That's number 34, Joey Winogle, in the corner. Takes a spin, loses the puck. Rampage try to fire it on net there, and can't. A lot, couldn't quite connect, and the T-Birds will have to regroup behind their own net. Fires it back around to the strong side corner. Kept in there and alive by the Rampage forecheck. Battle for the puck there, kept in and alive by Perry. And dumped down deep. Rampage will continue the forecheck as Perry leads around the boards. Wilkinson tips it, shot on net. Farrar with the save, he'll cover. Provide some coverage there. And we're going to face off to the right of Farrar. So a good start to the game here. Some energy shown by both teams.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, just a more great pace hockey we've got here. Refs are letting them play here. Nice clean play too. The refs haven't had to work that hard today. It's been great.
Lindsay with him. Garrett Lindsay on the wing. Shot on net, save made by Paw. Gets it deep. And here comes the Thunderbirds through the neutral zone. They'll fire it back around far. They'll stop it. Worst changes directions. Nice play by Worst. Nice pass by Worst. Tries to find Waugh. Can't quite get to it. And the puck bouncing into the zone. Good play by Worst. Worst. Mullenpaw. Here he comes out of the zone. Dumps it down deep over the top of the net. And behind the net, the Thunderbirds get to it. They'll fire it up the ice. Nice pass to the middle of the ice. Blocked there nicely by Worst. And Winogle will chip it to Waugh. Waugh gets roughed up as he tries to gain advantage in the battle of possession here. Up top, shot on net, blocked, and up and over into the netting, and we'll get a whistle. So face-off coming in the Thunderbird zone here. Aaron Pichette in net for the T-Birds. It'll be a face-off to his left. The 5'11" goaltender from Longmont, Colorado. Rampage battling in their corner now in the offensive zone. Blowing the whistle here. I don't know if he's going to get an extra call or not. So a 2-minute penalty here with 16:01 left to go. We'll see the T-Birds power play for the first time. Clark will step in against Scott for the Rampage. Face-off is won by the T-Birds. Shot on net. Just goes wide and high. Battle behind the net now. Scott tries to throw it out of the zone. Can't quite get it out. Up top for the Thunderbirds. Back across to the slot. Going back up top. And Thunderbirds setting up in an umbrella formation here. There's far side. And good job by Scott to close the shooting lane there. Passes across. And knocked off by Perry as Carter couldn't quite handle that pass. And we'll kill some precious seconds. And once again into the Rampage bench. And we'll get another face-off.
This time it did.
Across. Oh, he had a shooting lane. He'll get back into that shooting lane. Shot goes wide. So Lauer had the shooting lane there. Didn't get the shot off right away, and it closed on him pretty fast. And Rampage full strength here. Farrar will hold puck, get a whistle, and we'll get a change. And a fresh group of killers on the ice here. And looking at that penalty clock.
There's 3 seconds. It shows 53 seconds on our, but it's 3 seconds.
Thunderbirds will now get it set up here.
Oh, that was 15. That was 53 seconds.
45 seconds left on this man advantage. Thunderbirds work out of the corner. Just pads quickly. Scarfoni had a point-blank opportunity. Great save by Farr. And Elrod will step in and get back. Fires it up out of the zone all the way down the ice, and we'll get an icing here with 14 seconds. Straight out of the corner with it, try to get it out there. Always does. Good play there by Scott. Takes his man out of the play. Worse. Some nifty work there with the puck. Fires around the boards and out of the zone. And Rampage will clear it, and Gage Perry will skate after it on the forecheck. Perry battling hard in the corner. Thunderbirds will come out of the scrum with it and slow it down as they come out of their zone. So that must have been a 5-minute major. It looks like 2 minutes and 27 seconds. So we missed that one big time. I don't know what the major was for, but they called a 5-minute major, David. And so we're killing a lot here.
No wonder that thing just keeps ticking down.
So shame on us for the booth for not getting the call right, but this is a long power play for the Thunderbirds. We'll dump it down deep here, and we'll be charged with an icing.
Okay, I can see the other one now. There's 2 minutes and 5 seconds left. That darn banner. Jason Brown, a 2014 U.S. silver medalist. He's a great person, but he's just slightly in our way today.
He certainly is. So major bullet dodged here if the Rampage can kill this off. 2 minutes left to go on this man advantage for the Thunderbirds. Face off in the Thunderbirds defensive zone. To the left of Aaron Pichette, goaltender for the T-Birds. Face off, won by the T-Birds, and they try to chip it out of the zone. And Rampage are back full strength, so something going on with that penalty clock is wrong, so they're not on a major penalty. I don't know why there's penalty time on the clock, but it's 5-on-5 nevertheless. With 11:47 left to go here in the first period.
Thought we were losing our minds up here.
I did too. Colin Kreisen taking the draw for the Rampage. And the referees getting them set perfectly again. We saw that in a 16U game. D-to-D pass here off the draw in the neutral zone, back all the way down to the D zone. Wilkinson looking for an outlet pass. Big turnover here. Thunderbirds an opportunity. Farr with the save. So Farr stands tall after the turnover by Wilkinson. Some physical action in the neutral zone. Thunderbirds blocking it out. Rampage have to regroup. D-to-D pass. Worse now with it. Even worse. Fires it down deep. Can't get it deep though as it's blocked at the blue line. We get an offsides. A lot of slapping of the puck.
Yeah, there's not a lot of control of the puck so far. There's been a lot of, there's been some passes here and there, but a lot of pucks going deep and a lot of pucks just kind of being thrown errantly. So that's one thing we hope to see a little bit more out of the Rampage is a little bit more control of the puck and less whack the puck.
Redo the face-off here in the neutral zone. Chase Leadham loses the draw, and the Thunderbirds D-to-D, and up here they come up the ice, cross ice dump, and they'll start the forecheck. Worst with it, tackles his man, and Rampage try a clearing pass, can't quite connect, and the T-Birds will dump it back down deep into the netting, and we'll get a face-off out in the neutral zone. Just not a lot of flow to this game.
This one's it's a little sloppy so far. I think it's a result of them trying to feel each other out. Happens every time, but we definitely got to see a little bit more. What did I say last time? Pass with intention rather than hope.
That's right. So getting a clarification, it was a 4-minute penalty. Got the original call and then some mouthiness at the end. Got the extra 2 minutes and a shot on goal. So the Rampage off the draw, skated in wide. fires it on net, and it's in the back of the net. See what, see if we can find the number who fired that. I've got my eye on him right now. It looks like number 21 for the Rampage. Scott buries that one. Heck of a goal there, and it's 1-0. As Scott with the first goal of the game. It's 1-0 Rampage off a great shot. And that beats Bichette. And it's 1-0. Back to the action. Rampage will dump it down deep. And out of the zone. Out of the zone they come. Shot on that, save made by Pichette. So a good goal to start this one off, David, as the Rampage take the early lead.
Oh, beautiful. He was able to take it, and I was not expecting that to go in. That's a hard angle shot, but he picked that top right corner just absolutely perfectly. And hey, they got a 1-goal game. You never know what's going to happen when you just shoot the puck on net.
Face off. Rampage collected off the draw here, battling in the corner with it. And coming off the half wall, shot on net, just goes wide. And fired from the point, another save made by Pichette. And Thunderbirds trying to get it out of their zone. Lance Scott with a big time goal to make it 1-0 here. And here comes the T-Birds with an opportunity. Can't quite get a stick on it. Rampage will clear it. Nice work there by Rampage defense. Thunderbirds will fire it back down deep. Picked up now by the captain, Burback. He'll stop, fire it up the ice, turnover here. Picked up by Lindsay as Burback tried to find Lindsay. Almost too high for him, but Lindsay regroups nicely, and Thunderbirds dump it back down deep. Farr will cover, and we'll get a face-off to his right. There's forecheck pressure coming in for the T-Birds. That was number 10, Joseph Salmons from Laramie, Wyoming. Face off to the right of Farr. Face off won by the Rampage. Burback fires around the boards. Kreisen tried to get it. Just took a weird hop off the glass there and missed his stick. Comes all the way down the other way. We've got to maybe slow that wrap down a little bit. That's a couple times now they fired that puck around the boards off the draw. It's obviously a planned play, but it's been icing now a couple times as well.
Yeah, you got to either the winger's got to get up there faster, or the defenseman's got to put a little bit more touch on it. I agree with you. I think it's a more touch thing.
Kreisen taking the draw now. He'll win it back. Wilkeson will chase after it. Fires it around the boards. Out of the zone by Molenpaw. Puck gets stuck up against the boards out in the neutral zone. Thunderbirds fire it across the ice. And they'll turn and regroup here. D-to-D pass in the neutral zone. Fires it back across the other direction. And around the boards deep. Burback picks it up, backhands it to Lindsay up the boards. Here comes Lindsay. Lindsay across the blue line. Shot on net, blocked. Fired on net.
So you caught number 7 of the Thunderbirds in the leg. That looks pretty painful. Struggling to get back to the bench there.
Here comes Wah. Wah will chip it down deep and chase after it. Wah in the corner, puts a body on. Good forecheck pressure applied here by the Rampage. Fires it up top. That's number 27, Alec Fish. Fish throws it back down deep, takes a big hit. And we're going to get a penalty here as Thunderbirds are going to go to the box for cross-checking with 7:58 left to go, and we're going to have a power play for the Rampage, see if they can build on a 1-0 lead.
Great opportunity here. They've been patient, and I think that just comes as a result of the pressure that they were putting on there. The Thunderbirds were getting tired and getting frustrated in their own zone, and well, someone just decided to cross-check.
So 2 minutes on the clock, and we'll see the Rampage power play for the first time here. As number 12, Gage Perry, will step in to take the draw. Aiden Raddick to his left. And Rampage will lose the draw, and the Thunderbirds able to clear down the ice. and all the way down for an icing. Tried to get it on far, not able to do it, and so we'll have another face-off with number 21. Looks like Lance Scott on the ice, and Gage Perry will take the draw, with Aiden Raddick to his left. Won by Perry, up top to Burback. Burback holds. Passes back to the half wall, back up to Burback. Walks the middle, D to D pass. Back to Burback. Burback looks. Passes up top, Scott. Passes, tries to get a cross ice pass. Nice play there. Can't quite connect though. And T-Birds goalie will cover as they moved into an umbrella formation and tried to pass across that seam through the slot. Was picked off there, but a good opportunity.
Yeah, great execution as far as the puck movement. You can tell they've got a plan and they're executing well. You know, the umbrella, you do want a ton of puck movement just to kind of get the defender spread out, and then you get that cross ice pass in front and hope for a shot.
Rampage win the draw. Over to Burback. Burback fires it on net. Save made. Easy right pad save by Pichette. Picked up by the Rampage. Cross ice pass. Shot on net. Glove save made. That was number 21, Lance Scott, on the shot from the point. And we'll get a change as Barr, Fish, Owens, and leaving, number 8. Step in for the draw. Worst on D, along with, that's 27, Alec Fish. Up on the left defense, second power play unit. 1:15 left to go on this power play for the Rampage. Dumped all the way down, no icing. Fish, D to D pass to Worst. Worst skates it out from behind his net. Up the ice to Owens. Owens now into the zone. Owens gets stopped on the half wall. Rampage are going to have to try to regroup, and they do. Up top, Fish cross ice. Shot on net by Worst. Save made, and Pichette will cover it up. So Worst walks in, gets a shot. Pichette makes easy save. We'll get a face-off to his left with 45 seconds left to go on this power play. Rampage will keep the same players on the ice. Gavin Barr, number 25, will step in to take the draw. And Barr wins it back. D to D pass, Fish. Fish gets pushed, skates it down the wall, and fires it. Tried to go across behind the net, hit the referee's skate, kind of plugged everything up there, and the Thunderbirds will clear for an icing. And we'll get another face-off with 35 seconds left to go on the man advantage. 6:33 left in the first period. It's 1-0 Rampage. Off the goal by Lance Scott. Barr will step in here again. 35 seconds left to go on this man advantage. And the Thunderbirds win the draw and fire it out of the zone. Fish has to go back, chase it down. Some pressure applied there. Worst helps him out. Here comes Worst. Truman Worst skates the puck up the ice. He'll skate it all the way down and fire it around the boards. Takes a weird hop, lands on the stick of the Thunderbirds, and they'll fire it around the glass, not out. And the Rampage able to maintain possession. Fires it in front. Pichette with the pad save. Backhand attempt. Doesn't quite get through. And McLaughlin falls down but kept alive, and we're 5-on-5 as the Thunderbirds kill that off. Puck in the corner now. Rampage chase after it. Thunderbirds able to collect it. Regroup nicely. Here they come out of their zone, through the neutral zone, and fires it on fire. Goes wide. Big hit there laid by Rockenbach. There's an opportunity for the T-Birds. Shot on net. Pad save by Farr. Goes just to his left. Owens tries to seal it off. Can't quite. Here comes the T-Birds with possession. Another shot on net. Farr steers that one to the corner. Easy save for him, and the Rampage will clear it out as Rockenbach clears it and goes for a change. Wholesale change for the Rampage. All 5 guys fresh on the ice. And Burback behind his net will hold it up and reverse back to Wilkinson. Wilkinson now reverses back to Burback. He'll pick it up off his backhand, turn and flip it out of the zone. Back to Burback. Burback now with some time and some space. He'll get going. Passes up the ice and across the blue line. Rampage now trying to get it on net. Can't quite do it. T-Birds do a nice job plugging that up. And here they come through the neutral zone. tried to split the D. Good job there by Burback and Wilkinson to close that hole. And here comes the Rampage back down deep. Forechecking after it is number 5 for the Rampage. That is a big hit there laid, and here comes the T-Birds up the ice. Fired around the boards. Ogle now with it. Ogle loses the puck on the half wall. Back to Wilkinson. Wilkinson throws it up the ice, tipped, and we'll get an icing. As Moenpaw unable to collect it there.
Wilkinson had just a little bit more time than I think he thought he had. And if he had just gotten his head up, he made that breakout pass, it would have been in good shape. T-Birds aren't putting on as much pressure as they had previously. It looks like that goal took a little bit of the spark out of them.
Levin will take the draw here to the left, afar. Won by the Thunderbirds. Shot on net, and it's in the back of the net. So right off the draw.
What a shot.
That was number 19 for the Thunderbirds. Nathaniel Tassi from Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Gets the puck off the draw, takes a couple steps, and buries it top shelf past far, and it's a 1-1 hockey game.
Well, any spark that the Rampage goal took out of him, I think the spark may have been back. So it's back to a 0-0 hockey game essentially. It's 1-1.
So it shows how important face-offs are as the Thunderbirds win it cleanly. Rampage breakdown there in the face-off coverage. Allow number 19, Nathaniel Patassi, to skate in.
Beautiful shot.
And rip that one untouched. Tough save for any goaltender to make when you have a point-blank shot like that coming at your head. Rampage try a wraparound attempt. It doesn't quite work. Fires it on net as they try to regain some momentum here after giving up the tying goal. Fires back down deep around the boards. Chased after by number 12 gauge Perry. Perry plugs up the puck on the wall. Gets some help. Perry will step out. And the Rampage shot on net just goes wide. Up top now to Rockenbach. He fires it on net. Rebound is covered. No chance for a rebound there, and we'll get a face-off to the left of Pichette.
A good shift in response to that goal. You want to put pressure on them, spend some time down in their zone. See, looks like
so we're going to get a Rampage penalty here. There's a late
looks
call.
like Oates is getting yep, Oates got called. Did you see what did he give any indication what it was for?
I didn't see it, but
there was a bit of a scrum down in front of the net. I think maybe
some conversations with the captain. So number 29, Cooper Owens, will go to the box and sit 2 minutes with 3:30 left to go in the period.
Yeah.
T-Birds will be back on the power play here. So a big kill for the Rampage and certainly a momentum shifter here for the Colorado Thunderbirds. Clark steps in and the Rampage will win the draw. Burback will hold it, try to kill some time. Squirts free, and Clark will step up behind his net. Skate towards the half wall, passes it back down. And Thunderbirds out of the corner, back up top. D-to-D pass, back to the corner. Steps out in front, shot on net. Blocked by Burback. Burback fires it around the boards, not out. Carter picks it up. Carter gets pressured. Carter walks out of the scrum with it. Carter sets up top. Good job by Carter holding on to the puck. Passes it up down to the half wall. Thunderbirds looking for some movement here. They've got some cutters coming through. Clark goes from high down to low. He'll fire it. As Scarfoni. And Scarfoni is going to get called for a hook here as the power play is going to be over. Scarfoni got a stick up high, and he's going to go to the box for hooking. It's going to be 4-on-4 action, and the Rampage will have a chance for a 53-second power play at the end of this 4-on-4 with 2:37 left to go. We'll have 4-on-4 action now for the next 53 seconds as Scarfoni goes to the box for hooking. Just got his stick up high, got it right around the chest. Easy call for the official to make.
Yeah, very easy. He ripped his glove off. I mean, couldn't make it any simpler. So it's a really good opportunity for the Rampage. I think this is going to suit them with, the speed with which they've been able to attack the T-Birds. I don't think they'll be able to match it. So I think 4-on-4 with all this open ice, I think it should benefit the Rampage here. And then they're going to get a 53-second power play on top of that.
Stick around After this period, between break, between the first and the second, we'll have a special guest here for the Zamboni break interview, David Cunliffe. We'll be talking to our PHA strength and conditioning coach. Worse now with it behind his net. Skates out, fires it up the ice, hits the back of bar. Thunderbirds will collect it, throw it up the neutral zone to the red line. And here they come into the zone. Shot on that. Nope, goes cross ice. Tried to hit a cross ice play, and the Rampage will snuff that out. Little reverse play back behind their net. Bar fires it back around to Worst. Worst takes a big hit there by Rose, and Rose is going to go to the box. And so Rose is going to be called here for, looks like a roughing. Didn't like the call, but took liberties against Worst. And the referee is going to tag him, keep this game under control.
Yeah, this ref's not messing around today. He's going to keep it clean and tidy. No one's going to get away with any sort of liberty. So players got to get it into their heads quick that those little things away from the play after the whistle, or even just an extra rough hit there, that's just, sometimes it's unnecessary.
So 4-on-3 here, a power play for the Rampage. And they've got 27 seconds left on their penalty. Well, they'll go 5-on-3 here for just a little bit of time. They get an opportunity 4-on-3 here as they set it up. It's Burback up top, has a shooting lane, just misses to the left. He had some space there to shoot the puck. I think he was looking at the blocker. He had room on that glove side, but misses the net. Here comes Burback, trying to get it set up. Pressured by the T-Birds. Does a nice job switching direction there to maintain possession. Thunderbirds throw it up top. Radek now with it. Radek back down. Cross ice now. Rampage up top, fires it in front. Tip just was almost there, couldn't quite connect. Burback keeps it low, and Burback keeping it alive at the blue line there. Nice work by him. Excuse me. Here comes Radek with it. Radek shot just goes wide. He'll chase after it. Goes into the netting. We'll get a face-off. So the Rampage now 5-on-3 for 23 seconds. And then it'll be another minute. They've got a minute and 2 on one penalty, 23 seconds left on the first one. So they'll have 23 seconds of 5-on-3. 58 seconds left to go here in the period. Barr will step in to take the draw. So a good opportunity here late. If they can win this draw and set it up, they'll have 23 seconds to move that puck and see if they can bury one 5-on-3 here. Big face-off for Barr, and he wins it. Rampage control in the corner. Little flip pass behind the net, fires it back around to Alec Fish. Fish walks in. Fish fires a shot, goes wide, and it bounces over Worst's stick. That's a tough play by Fish. Got to hit the net there, 5-on-3. Keep that play alive. He misses the net. Worst can't control it. And the Rampage now 5-on-4 here for 30 seconds left to go. It'll take us to the end of the period. And we're going to get a penalty coming up here against Worst, as Worst used his stick as opposed to his body, and he's going to go to the bench and have to sit 2 minutes for another hooking call. So with 28 seconds left to go on the man advantage, it's going to go back to 4-on-4. And after this one expires in 28 seconds, the Rampage will be back to killing as Worst goes to the box for hooking. Barr will step in. Gavin Barr, number 25, will step in for the draw. 24 seconds left to go here in the first period. Barr wins the draw, pushes it forward, does a nice job there. Maintain possession, skates it in his defensive zone, passes it back, and up the ice. Good play by the Rampage, except they're offsides. Looking for that home run, weak side pass. 12 seconds left to go. 4-on-4 hockey.
Yeah, it's tough to judge that. You want to come in the zone so you can get to the puck as soon as possible, but you got to make sure that puck hits the boards and you're onside. So a little mistake by Oates, but maybe he can win the face-off here and get it going.
Thunderbirds win the draw. D-to-D pass in the neutral zone. 9 seconds left to go. They'll fire it into the zone. Rockenbach back at it. They'll chip it back up. And a turnover there, almost costly, but 2 seconds left. And that'll do it as the Thunderbirds squander an opportunity to get the puck on net, and that'll do it 1-1 as we finish up the first period of action. We'll take a quick break on Rampage TV. We'll come back for our intermission Zamboni break. Stay tuned on Rampage TV on WSBN.TV, the World Sports Broadcast.
And Justin Walters, right?
Walters, yeah.
Hey, welcome back to Rampage TV. I'm David Cumoff here with the strength and conditioning coach, Justin Walters here. So Justin, so I understand you help out with the U18. What's your kind of role with them?
Yeah, so over the last probably about month or so, as we're making a push towards playoffs, we wanted to dedicate a little bit more time to making sure that the 18s had a program that was setting them up for success. It's a wide open bracket this year, and we feel like we can do some damage in both Tier 1 and the state playoffs, and so we're just dedicated a little bit more resources towards that goal.
Wonderful. And so I understand that kind of ties in, so you do a lot of work with the 365 Hockey Academy here as well.
Yeah, so I was brought in about last season, start of last season, so this is my second season with the Rampage, and I've got a lot of experience. I played hockey as a kid and done a lot of things in the sport, but also came from a background of college football, high school football. I worked with the U.S. Olympic team in volleyball, and so they liked what I had to offer and maybe bring to the table. And And so far, it's been great working with John, and we bounce ideas off each other and try to push us in the right direction and develop kids to where not only do we win games, but we move them on to the next level. So
wonderful. Well, one thing I always like to ask is, what's your first hockey memory, or what was that moment that made you like, man, I love this sport?
You want good one or bad one? Because I got one of both.
Hey, give me your favorite.
My favorite was.
Or your favorite to tell, I
Well,
guess.
so I was a goalie when I played,
Uh-huh.
and of course, being able to make a last-second save in the third period in a one-goal game is always great. And I was able to do that for our travel team back home, and I remember that a lot. Worst memory, my first concussion was coming across the blue line, taking a pass, and got clocked. So, I got one of each. So.
Yeah. Yeah. So it sounds like you've run the gambit. I mean, it sounds like you've worked with I saw you've worked with the Stars in particular when it comes to hockey. What was it like working with that level of professionals and the kind of habits that they have that kids at this age can aspire
so
to?
when the ADM, the American Development Model, came out, I was brought on with the Stars organizations to put that into effect and help with the coachings that implement it. And we had a lot of support from both the Stars players and Stars management. And so we had a lot of guys out there. A lot of the guys brought their kids up. We were teaching them. And so just seeing that kind of that community form around a new philosophy, if the kids see the pros doing it, then they're a lot more likely to buy in. If coaches see the pros doing it, a lot more likely to buy in as well. And so it was just a good community effort to make that change and adjust for the new system.
Yeah, well, and I saw it myself. I was down there a couple of years ago for the NAPHL National Championships down in Dallas, and just to see from when I was a kid to now, just the growth in the community, the rinks, the facilities, just all that, it's just tremendous to see.
Yeah, when I was back coaching in Dallas, Plano had one rink that always had a puddle in the corner, and nobody it wasn't a priority, and it was still post Stanley Cup run, with the Stars, and it just wasn't that whole real push. And now the organization there is a lot better. It's a lot more like what we have up here, and again, it's about developing kids. And a player from the Stars can be up here next year, and vice versa. And so it's just about developing players and pushing USA hockey to that next level.
Yeah. So one last question. If, Sean and I would always preach about habits. And, there's always things that you can do at home. What are some things that you can do on your own that you don't have to have these amazing facilities and, maybe you can't get out, or maybe you're just not near anything? What's something like that you can do?
Yeah, so one of the things we try to preach a lot of is we always want to be working with the other team's not. We always want to be doing reps of something while the other team's sleeping. And that's how we try to stay prepared. We want to win every shift, win every period, win every game. That's our mantra, and that's what we're trying to do. But you're sitting in front of the TV, you can do mobility. You can work on your hip mobility. You can work on your hamstring flexibility. Things that we see common that either aren't allowing you to play to your utmost and best game, or things that eventually lead to injury as well. As long as there's not snow on the ground and the sun's out like the beautiful day we have today, you can go out and sprint. Speed takes forever to develop, and you have to do it all the time. And so if you're doing those things and you're doing those reps while no one's looking, then you get the moments on the ice that really shine, and you get to put banners up on the wall. So
exactly. Well, perfect. Well, thank you, Justin. This
Appreciate
is Justin Walters. He's strength and conditioning. Come down and see him here at the rink, 365 Performance. Maybe even come play for him someday. So thank you very much.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
We'll take a quick break, go to commercial, and then we'll see you back for the start of the second period.
Welcome back to the broadcast. Rampage TV here on World Sports Broadcasting Network. It's a 1-1 hockey game as we get ready for the second period, waiting for the teams to get back on the ice and get back to the action. Be an interesting second period here. Both teams still kind of feeling each other out. Rampage are going to have to deal with a power play for the Thunderbirds. They've got to kill off for 1 minute and 36 seconds. Should be a good third period here, David.
Second period.
Second period.
Not that far along here. But honestly, I'm excited to see what both teams come out with, because it wasn't, if I'm being honest, it wasn't a great period for either team. They were both kind of sloppy. Didn't put a huge amount of pressure on either, and both goals were kind of scored off of one-off opportunities. So I'll be looking to see if the Rampage can control the puck a lot more and control the time in the zone.
Possession is key in this game.
And we want to test out that end zone camera, so we want to see a lot more shots down on this end, eh?
Yeah, hopefully we see some goals this period with that new end zone camera. Thanks to Glenn at ASTV for getting us set up.
Absolutely, he's been great through this whole process. Both him, ASTV, WSBN, they've made it so seamless to put on a great broadcast, honestly. Makes it a lot very easy on our end.
If you're interested in sponsoring Rampage TV broadcast, please go to the Rampage TV webpage at corampage.com/Rampage TV. Got all kinds of sponsorship packages, looking for local businesses wanting to support youth hockey. We've been averaging over 2,000 viewers per game with the WSBN broadcasting capabilities and who they're pushing it out to. It's exciting to have so many live viewers.
Incredible.
Good for local businesses. Want to thank Gaddis Law, who broadcast our game last night, and Colorado Rock and Stucco. Stucco and Rock. Colorado Stucco and Rock. I always get those two confused. Yeah. Tony Provenzano, the president of Colorado Stucco and Rock, was our January 7th MVP title sponsor. We hope to get a few more as this season moves along. Ready for the drop of the puck here. So as we get this sorted out, 3 seconds left to go on the Thunderbirds penalty, so they will jump out of the box right now and immediately go on the power play. 1 minute and 26 seconds on the man advantage for the Thunderbirds to start the second period. Rampage with it, they'll fire it down the zone, and we'll get an icing and a face-off back down to the right of Rampage goaltender Barr. Thunderbirds will win the draw. Up top shot on net. Gets tipped and goes wide. Chased after it, picked up and set up behind the net. Rampage able to collect an errant pass there, and Thunderbirds maintain possession. They throw it up top as they try to get set up here. Good aggressive penalty killing by the Rampage. They'll flip it out of the zone. Rampage will go on a penalty kill neutral zone forecheck here. They'll plug up the zone. Nice job there to slow up the Rampage or the Thunderbird rush. And Burback will chip it off the glass and out. Scarfoni for the Thunderbirds will throw it back down deep off the glass around the net. Burback will have to pick it up on the half wall, try to kill some time there. 30 seconds left to go in the man advantage. Puck chips into the Thunderbird zone and we'll get a whistle. And a face-off outside in the neutral zone. So Thunderbirds unable to really collect this and set it up. Rampage doing a good job on a fairly aggressive penalty kill here as they try to kill the remainder of this off and get back to 5-on-5 action as we get the second period going here.
They're continuing to do a great job of keeping the Thunderbirds to the outside, not giving them those opportunities, and they're being cognizant of the fact that the Thunderbirds want to send guys flying through the in front of the crease. So I hope they keep that up.
Thunderbirds control off the draw. D-to-D pass, shot on net, save made. Rebound picked up behind the net. Thunderbirds maintain possession, but good job there by Rockenbach. Plug up his man. Fish working hard. Puck thrown down in the middle of the ice, picked up by the Rampage. Here they come through the neutral zone. 19 seconds left to go, and the man advantage for the T-Birds. Thunderbirds get possession in their defensive zone, and they'll reverse flow. And out of the zone, the puck comes. Rampage picks it off. Gets onside and gets it down deep. T-Birds have to regroup. That's the end of the penalty. 5-on-5 hockey here. As the T-Birds get it down in their own zone, start the forecheck. Wilkinson battling in the corner now with it. Gets help from Burback. Burback gets it out from behind his net, fires it up the ice. Knocked down there by Winogle. Winogle will skate after it. Barr tried to get to it, couldn't, and here comes Rose for the Thunderbirds up the ice. Fires it cross ice, picked off by the Rampage. Some big hits there as Rose got dumped pretty hard.
Physicality is definitely picking up here in the second period.
Off the netting as Pustari throws it up off the boards and it hits the netting. And we'll get a face-off to the left of Aaron Pichette. Played for the Highland Hills Jaguars 16 AA team last year, joining the AAA ranks as a 17-year-old. 2005 birth year from Longmont. Sellers wins the draw for the Thunderbirds. Fired behind the net, and a clean breakout for the T-Birds as they come through the neutral zone. Down deep they go. Forecheck pressure applied. Rampage battling for it. Firing around the net, and here comes Rampage. Chips it out of the zone, all the way down the ice. And we're going to get an icing here. No icing, it's waved off. So Rampage now with possession. See if they can do something with it, and they unable to. Here comes Rose for the T-Birds. Out of the zone, he'll skate it wide and dump it deep off the backhand. Go for a change. Wilkinson now out of his own corner, fires it up the wall. Gets it turned over off his stick. Thunderbirds battling for it here, and gets hacked down on the ice. Some more slapping and whacking. Thunderbirds maintain possession here. Scarfoni up the ice, off the boards. Can't quite connect. And Rampage forced to play defense again. Up top to the point. Shot on net. Save made by Farr. And ripped around the boards out of the zone. Thunderbirds will have to regroup. D-to-D pass. Asura passes up the ice. Can't connect with Clark. Thunderbirds will force the icing here as the Rampage clear it. Get a change. 16:28 left to go. And we'll get a wholesale change here for the Rampage. Just a lot of whacking the puck.
Yeah,
up and back.
There's no real flow to this game so far. There's still just back and forth. Lots of neutral zone play. Lots of the puck's moving a lot, but it's not really going anywhere. If that makes any sense.
Behind the net, Rampage will pick it up. Fire it up the ice. Good pass there as they exit the zone. Dump it down deep. Forecheck pressure being applied. Goaltender Pichette throws it around the boards. Picked up by the Rampage on the half wall. Terry after it now. Owens can't quite get to it. Here comes the T-Birds back from behind their own net. Out of the zone. Off the wall. Gets hacked down. No call. And some players flying all over the ice here. Errant pass by the T-Birds. And Rampage will skate after it. Pichette will skate out of his net to play it. Fires it around the boards. And picked up there by Gwynn. Not out. Rampage on the forecheck. Thunderbirds fired around the boards. Picked up on the half wall. And not out of the zone. Shot blocked there as Fish stepped into it. Trassi with the block. Pichette save off the dump in. He'll hold it. We'll get a face off to his right. With 15:24 left to go. It'll be Levin, number 8. Chase Levin for the Rampage. Stepping in with number 9, Liam Waugh. And Joey Winogle, otherwise known as Chuck to his teammates. Thunderbirds with it. And they are able to get it out of the zone, chipped up the ice. They'll get a little bit of neutral zone play, and they'll get it down deep. Skating after it is 79 Wilkinson. Wilkinson fires it off the boards, not out of the zone though. Held in nicely there by Knopf. But Rampage, here they come. As the puck squirts free. Across the blue line. Throws it out front. Good defensive play there by Sellers to block that. Thunderbirds trying to clear it. They do. Trip there. We're going to get a penalty as Waugh is going to go for a trip. Just got his stick right under the legs of Patassi. And the T-Birds will go back on the power play with 14:48 left to go here in the second period.
Yeah, Waugh, he's from Georgia. Georgia product, one of those few that are not from the Colorado area. Yeah, he just kind of was another one of those where instead of his feet activating, just got his stick a little tied up. It's unfortunate, but I'm pretty confident in how the penalty kill's been so far. So hopefully they can get this killed off and get back on the offensive.
Thunderbirds control the draw. Shot on that off the D pass just goes wide. Rebound and stays behind the net. Thunderbirds now behind their own net. They're behind the Rampage net. Back up top. D pass. Can't quite connect. Good pressure applied by the Rampage. That's 91. Aiden Raddick. Cross to the middle. Block there. Save made. So some good killing there for the Rampage.
Great movement there by Farr to get across. That's a deadly shot there. Right above. It's placed right above where his pad would be. He had to reach down and get that with his glove.
Barr will step in with Kreisen, Fish, and number 17, Truman Worst. Minute 34 left to go in this man advantage for the Thunderbirds. They'll win the draw forward. Save made by Farr. And wrapped around the boards, kept in by the T-Birds. Back in the corner, to the half wall and back up top. Kept in, chipped back down to the half wall. He'll step off the half wall, skate to the top. Do some movements here. Lauer with it. Lauer, shot on net, gets blocked. And chipped down the ice nicely for the Rampage. Pichette will step out to play it. Carter with it now. Carter, runs in with one player. Big hit there. Carter and Lauer. Lauer goes to the ice. Scarfoni, and here comes the Thunderbirds. Up the ice now. Across the blue line. Played nicely there by Worst. Breaks that play up, and the Rampage skate out from behind their own net with the puck. Good outlet pass. Can't quite connect, and we'll get an icing here. Couldn't quite connect with Mohenbaugh. Could have sprung him for potential opportunity. Instead, it's an icing, and 39 seconds left to go in this man advantage for the T-Birds. Face off to the right of Farr.
Yeah, great thought. Just missed just a little bit. Let's see if we can do it again.
Rampage win the draw. T-Birds by forecheck pressure, gain possession up top. Goes back to the half wall down deep. Rampage will pick it up, flip it out of the zone, all the way down.
Great job.
Forced to make the save. And no icing, so that'll kill some precious seconds off the clock. And here comes the Thunderbirds. Trying to get it deep. Rampage did a great job clogging up the neutral zone. Forcing the Thunderbirds just to fire it around the boards. Comes up top. Try to maintain possession, but that'll be it. Rampage kill it off again. So it remains 1-1, and it's 5-on-5 hockey here. Thunderbirds firing it around the boards, out of the zone. Try to chip it down deep. Picked up there by Burback. Burback chips it into the zone. Rampage will chase after it. That's 21 Lance Scott chasing. He gets some help there from Lindsay. Picked off there by Barr. Barr now fires it on net. Bichette gloves it down, gives it to his defenseman. T-Birds now looking to get it out of the zone. There's the outlet pass, and here they come. Through the neutral zone. Good play there by big defenseman number 79, Max Wilkinson, keeping his player to the outside, forcing the play in the corner. And it comes up top. Shot on net, gets through, and save made by Farr.
Great movement. Great movement so far from Farr, covering that whole net.
Mason Kindop, Sydney, Montana. Played for the Montana Big Sky Stars, 16 AA last year for the Thunderbirds. Number 94, Christian Carter will step in. Loses the draw. Rampage will maintain possession, at least get it out of the zone. Through the neutral zone. Oh, there's a play here, an opportunity. Shut down nicely by Kindop. For Barr behind the net. Barr's got help with Raddick. Barr comes across the top of the circles all the way on the ice. Shot on net. Just goes wide as Radek found that puck on his stick there at the face-off dot. Just fires wide past Bichette. Rampage will have to regroup in the neutral zone. Nice cross-ice pass, tape to tape. There's an opportunity. Good play by the Thunderbirds defense to plug that one up. Barr throws it in front. Just goes wide. Radek was there, couldn't get a stick on it. Barr there. There's another shot. Bichette makes the save. As Elrod gets that one on net.
The Rampage are doing a great job. They were lucky it turned back into an opportunity, but earlier on the shift, Radek took a shot and it wrapped around, and you just want to limit those free breakouts, as they call them. My friend who used to play in Minnesota, he used to have to skate every time he broke the other team out in a game by shooting it wide. You gotta hit the net here.
Thunderbirds turn it over in the neutral zone. Dump back down deep. Go forecheck after it. Going around the corner. Lindsay working hard. And the puck out of the zone. Rampage will try to get it back down deep. Can't. It's blocked there in the neutral zone. And here comes Thunderbirds taken away there. Throwing up the ice.
So there just grabbed.
We're going to get a penalty.
Kadir just grabbed the stick. I'm not sure who. It looked like it was Makenfaz, but he grabbed his stick and just threw it across the ice. That's not legal.
So we'll get another penalty here. This one on the Thunderbirds. So the Rampage will go back to the power play. Number 8 for the Rampage, taking the draw. Chess Newton. They'll win it back. Fish up top. D-to-D pass. Back to Fish. Looks to the net. Shot on net. Rebound. Held up there. Puck squirts back up top. Fish with it again. Fish with some poise. Fires it on net. Player in front with the tip. And Bichette makes the save and hangs on. I'm going to face off to his left.
Great pressure by the Rampage to keep it in the zone here. They are on the power.
Sorry, David. Face off to the left of Bichette here as number 25, Gavin Barr, will step in to take the draw. Barr loses it. And the Tubers will fire around the boards and chip it out. We'll get an icing, no icing here. And as the referee says, tips off the Carter stick. And no icing. Carter applying some forecheck pressure on the penalty kill here. Rampage able to use numbers and relieve some pressure, and here they come. Up the ice now. Drop pass there. It's rubbed off the puck. And here comes the T-Birds out of the zone. Barr's got to chase after him. Oh, big play there. Good job by Fish to come back and lay the shoulder, but we're going to get a penalty. Taking Fish here. Well, that was a
not sure. Play. Yeah, I'm not sure what that was for.
It looks like they're taking Barr. So great play by Fish. Barr is going to get caught up, and he's
two for a trip.
I don't know if the stick got caught up. I'd love to see the replay on that. Nevertheless, as Burback tries to get clarification here, that will end the Rampage power play. They will go to 4-on-4 here. Coach Brett Clark wanting an explanation. Not sure what the logic behind that call was either.
Got the replay pulled up here.
See if we can see it. Oh, that's a bad call.
He fell down and then he got
Barr
tripped
fell
over.
down,
Yeah.
and the Thunderbirds player fell over the top of him, so that's just a missed call by the official. It wasn't a stick, it was a body, and it was a body that just fell down. So Barr had nothing really he could do there. Bad call. They're going to have to stick with that decision and kill this one off after a minute here of 4-on-4 action. So unfortunate for the Rampage, but that's the game of hockey.
This is the adversity they talk about.
9:48 left to go. Rampage wins the draw. They'll fire it around. We'll get an icing. Another example there of a face-off play gone awry as they just fire that too hard around the boards.
You gotta make sure you're passing to somebody rather than just passing it to an area and hoping he'll be there.
And you gotta have some touch.
If he's not gonna get there, I mean, just touch it and put it into an area that the Thunderbirds aren't. But just wrapping it all the way down, it's not cutting it.
It's like playing billiards, huh? Just nice and defensively, nice
Nice
push
touch.
up the table, huh? Just a nice touch. Here comes the Rampage off the draw. 4-on-4 action here. Through the neutral zone. That's Scott. Scott up top. Passes it off. Owens back to Scott. Scott back this time to Wilkinson. Wilkinson down to the half wall. He'll fire it around for Owens. Owens backhands it to Scott. Scott half the turn. Owens chases. Owens picks it up off the half wall. Tries to make a move around the top of the circle. Get its turn knocked off his stick. And here comes the T-Birds. Still 4-on-4 here for 15 more seconds before the T-Birds will jump back on the power play. Nice pass across ice. Offsides though. So good play there. Elrod gets it, but Owens just offside. As number 96, Sebastian Owens had an opportunity, or Sebastian Elrod had an opportunity to step in there, but Owens offsides, and we get a whistle. Face off the neutral zone. 10 seconds left to go in the Thunderbirds penalty. We'll put them on the power play for about 50 seconds. Thunderbirds win the draw. Elrod chases after his man. And that's all the way into the zone goes the T-Birds number 94, Christian Carter. And the T-Birds able to set up here now on the power play. Shot on net, blocked up top by Elrod and covered by Farrer. 42 seconds left to go in the T-Birds man advantage. 8:31 left to go in the period. I want to thank Gaddis Law for their sponsorship on Friday night. Need a criminal defense attorney? Visit Gaddis Law. Thunderbird power play, 42 seconds here. And they're going to win the draw. Off the draw, shot on net. Puck is loose and pushed to the side and out of the zone. Thunderbirds will skate all the way back. Scarfoni now turns, gives himself a little space, and up the ice he goes. Drops it for Carter. Carter tries to navigate through the neutral zone. Great job there by number 8 for the Rampage, Levin. Plugs that up in the neutral zone, forces Scarfoni to have to retreat again. Here comes the Thunderbirds out. Scarfoni up the ice. Nice pass. And the Thunderbirds unable to set up here. The end of the penalty is now. 5-on-5. We're even. So the Rampage kill that one off. And it remains a 1-1 hockey game. Here comes the Rampage across the blue line. Shot on net. Save made by Pichette. As Winogel finds some room, takes the shot, finds the chest of Pichette. Like to get him moving there instead of that shot. If he could find that cross ice pass, get Pichette moving from left to right, a better opportunity. He was upset. I think he saw the same thing. Shot on net, save made by Pichette, point blank. So right off the draw, the Rampage with an opportunity. Pichette stands tall. Behind the net it goes, and the Thunderbirds able to clear out of their zone. Fish will pull his man down, no call. Shot on net and a goal. As Truman Wirsch gets beat, puck gets to his man, and that rush cost the Rampage. It's 2-1 Thunderbirds.
Yeah, you just got to be able to. It's a mixture of not matching his speed, but also if you're not able to do that, you got to take either the puck or the man and make something happen with that. He was able to get around the outside a little too easy and had free access to the goalie.
So Wilkinson gets beat, and it's 2-1 with 7:16 left to go here in the period. Rampage now looking to get one back here and even this contest up. Took the early lead, and now they're down. Off the face-off. Rampage pressuring. Thunderbirds with it. They'll clear their zone. Through the neutral zone they come. Block picked off there by the Rampage, and we get an offside. So good job of Burbach stepping up there, forcing the offsides. We're going to face off in the neutral zone. 7:01 left to go here in the second period. Well, thank you for joining us on Rampage TV for our doubleheader Sunday morning action. We'll be back next week live with more Rampage action. Off the draw, the Rampage control. Can't get it deep though. And finally, dump back down deep. Thunderbirds with it. Tried to fire it out of the zone. Blocked. Here's an opportunity for the Rampage. Bichette has to come out and play it, and he covers it. A little bit of a dangerous play there for the Thunderbirds. And Bichette dives on his belly, and he'll cover the puck.
You're able to get in front, put pressure on the defenseman, and that's called separating him from the puck. He's able to push him back and set up a great opportunity.
So next week we'll see the 18Us back in action. Saturday, January 28th at 7:30 p.m. against the Colorado Springs Tigers. And then on Sunday, we'll be here in the studio again for a 1 o'clock matinee game, the 15U team versus the Thunderbirds. So more action next week on Rampage TV. Rampage with it in their own defensive zone. They get a clear here, and here they come through the neutral zone. Shot on net. Bichette with the save. Can't control the rebound. Rebound just goes wide as Perry got a piece of it. Unable to get it on net. Thunderbirds clear it. Fish has to regroup all the way back behind his own net. There's an outlet pass to Perry. Perry makes a nice move. Gets the puck picked off his stick though by Clark. Clark makes a move at the red line and gets the puck into the zone. Shot on net. Save made by Farr on Clark. Up top now, Rampage trying to clear it. And they do. Here they come. Takes a big check. Another big hit there put on Fish. Puck goes deep. Bichette will stop it. Scarfoni has to handle the forecheck pressure by Barr. Barr creating some havoc. Here it goes right out front. Opportunity for the Rampage. Shot off the post. Rebound. Just got blocked by Barr. Radek tried to get a rebound opportunity and hit his own man as Barr got in the way, but a good shot from up top. Hits the post. And that was close. Good opportunity for the Rampage there. Radek chasing after it on the half wall. Can't get to it. Thunderbirds will clear. Fish will have to go all the way back and pick it up. And we'll get an icing and a face-off to the right of Bichette. So good opportunity there for the Rampage.
Keep
that was
it
close.
Up. Yeah, keep it coming. I love the pressure they're keeping on, and we're getting shots now. Good shot opportunities as well.
Radek will take the draw against Gwen. He's got help from Elrod, Sebastian Elrod, forechecking after. Can't quite get to the puck, and the Thunderbirds are able to clear. Up through the middle, Radek with a high stick. It'll be waved off as the Thunderbirds touch possession here. In the neutral zone, they'll dump it deep offsides and a face-off in the neutral zone. That automatic offside certainly does interrupt the flow of these games.
It does. I keep catching myself wondering why it's offsides, but the automatic. So I'm used to the tag up offsides. I mean, back in my day, but I'm not sure the reasoning for it. Do you know why they made the change?
Obviously to try to a little more possession, a little more play, not just to dump it in your offsides, but at this level, 18U AAA hockey, these kids are getting ready to play juniors. Probably good to take a look at that rule again.
Yeah.
But I don't know how many times I can say it on the air, so I probably should just quit saying it.
We've said our piece.
Dumps it deep, but can't quite connect. We'll get an icing. And a face off all the way back down. In the defensive zone of the Thunderbirds. Face off to the left of Bichette. It'll be Joey Winogle, along with number 9, Liam Waugh for the Rampage. And number 8, Chase Levin. Face off one. Levin comes back up to the point. Shot on net goes wide. Time shot by Wilkinson. Sails wide, and the Rampage will battle with it in the corner. Throwing up top out of the zone. No icing as Burback will have to chase back, pick it up. He gets it. D-to-D pass to his partner Wilkinson. Wilkinson back to Burback. They can't quite connect. Shot on net by the Thunderbirds. Picked up in the front there by Cleveland. Steers it to the corner. Thunderbirds out of the corner with it. Goes up to the top. Shot on net. Blocked in front. And here comes the Rampage through the neutral
Tassie
zone.
took one to the side of the head.
It's pushed off into the corner. Knocked off the puck, and the T-Birds will fire it around. Friesen can't quite keep it in. And we will have a penalty behind the play as the Thunderbirds, Hasara, will go to the box here. And we'll get a Rampage power play. So behind the play, the referee not letting anything happen behind the play that's going to turn this game ugly.
Absolutely, he's got full control of this game, and I'm all for it at this point. We haven't seen anything. I mean, that tripping penalty maybe, but for the most part, these refs are doing a phenomenal job of keeping track of everything and making sure none of that rough stuff, none of that cheap stuff they get away with.
Power play opportunity as Cooper Owens, otherwise known to his teammates as Oates. Oates will step into the draw here, and we'll see the Rampage power play once again. Rampage win the draw. Get it in the slot, can't quite connect, tried to get it up top. To Worst. Worst will have to regroup. Passes it back to Fish. Fish has the puck turned over, and he needs some help from his defensive partner. Throwing puck out in front, that was dangerous. As Owens picks it up now. A little bit dangerous, a little too dangerous. Here comes the Rampage with some speed. Fired on net and tipped and up into the net as Barr fired the puck. It looked like it hit Owens' stick, so the face-off will be outside. Nope, they're saying it went off a Thunderbird stick. So face-off in the zone. Gavin Barr will step in, face this off against Clark. And Barr does a nice job winning. Owens up top, back to Owens on the half wall. Owens takes a look, throws it back up top. Fish. Oh, that's Worst. Worst back to Owens. Owens shot to the net. Wow, shot on net, save made by Pichette. Back to the corner for Owens. Owens settles it down. And Owens loses it. Tried to settle it down, loses the puck, and the Rampage are going to have to regroup in the neutral zone here. Pass up the ice. Owens to Barr. Barr sends it deep. And the Thunderbirds will send it all the way down. Scarfoni will. No icing, not sure why. But no icing, and the Rampage will regroup. Nice full ice pass. Here comes Radek. Radek with it. Radek holds on the half wall. He's got Perry in net front. Up top to Burback. Burback D-to-D. Shot on net. Save made by Pichette. He'll glove it. As Scott fires it high, and Pichette makes the glove save. Going to face off to his left with 35 seconds left to go in the man advantage. 2:17 left to go here in the period. It's a 2-1 Thunderbirds lead. As number 91, Aiden Radek, will step in for the draw here. And he'll win it back. Elrod with him. He's got help right now with Perry. Gage Perry battling in the corner, thrown up top, kept in by the Rampage. Pass across, Burback. Burback, cross ice pass. Radek can't quite connect, or Elrod can't handle it. Scott shot, has it tipped all the way down to the corner for Radek. Radek picks it off the half wall. Radek stops, comes back to the half wall, throws it back down deep. Perry up top. Cross ice for Scott. Scott down to Elrod. Elrod holds, fires cross ice. Went tape to Perry. Perry couldn't get a stick on it. Up top, back to Radek. Burback up top now. Burback has a shot blocked. Clear it out, and here comes Thunderbirds out of the box. Scott does a nice job recognizing that and breaks that play up as the Thunderbirds are back to full strength. Minute 26 seconds left to go in the period. Scott battling in the corner with it. Gets help from Burback. Great job by Scott. Thunderbirds loses his stick. Scott continues to battle. Does a nice job sealing that play off on the wall, keeping everything to the outside here in the defensive zone. 1 minute left to go here in the second period. Burback, he'll chip it off his backhand and out of the zone. Thunderbirds will have to regroup. Here comes Radek with it. Radek, he's got help. Oh, he tried to hit. Winogle just missed it. Good thought there. Thunderbirds will dump it back down deep. The shuttle stop it. Fired around his own boards. Picked up by Elrod. Elrod had leaving there. Couldn't quite connect. And puck goes out of play. 37 seconds left to go here in the second period. Some good action.
Great opportunity set up there by some hustle. Was able to beat the defenseman, get it in front. And just missed Chuck's stick there. It was really close, but you know, they're buzzing. And I think with 37 seconds left, they've got, well, 37 chances to put the puck in the net before the end of the period.
Rampage on the draw to the right of Pichette here. Gwen's going to kick down to the draw. Rampage will win it. Shot blocked. Rebound is laying there. Levin couldn't get a stick on it. There's Nogle now behind the net. Nogle on his backhand gets tripped up. Goes down to the ice. Shot thrown on net by Pichette. He'll make the save with his stick. Sharp angle shot there taken by Rockenbach. Thunderbirds will throw it on net. Winds around the boards. Kept in on the half wall. Back into the corner, scrum there with 8 seconds left to go. And that should do it as the puck gets held up there on the half wall. Referee yelling for them to play it. And that'll wind out the period. And at the end of 2, it's the Colorado Thunderbirds 2 and the Colorado Rampage 1. Good hard period of back and forth hockey, setting up to be a heck of a third period, David.
Oh, absolutely. There's no shortage of effort, no shortage of hustle here. The real difference in this game is the mistakes. They were able to capitalize on 2 good chances, but I mean, for the most part, these 2 teams are very even, very hardworking, very skilled. I mean, in my book, they're the top 2 teams in the state. So I'm really looking forward to a good third period. Hopefully, the Rampage can come out on top, and should be fun.
Ranked number 1 and 2 respectively. The Rampage holding the number 1 rank in the state for 18U. Big game today. If they can get this win, that'll complete the 4-game sweep as the Rampage won yesterday. They won 2 in November, so in 4 league games. They're up 3 games right now. See if they can come back in this period, tie it up, and get the game go-ahead goal. Should be 20 minutes of non-stop action. I'm looking forward to it. We'll take a break on WSBN TV and Rampage TV. We'll be back for the third period. Stay tuned. Welcome back to Monument Ice Rinks. In the third period of the Colorado Rampage against the Colorado Thunderbirds. Heading into the third period, Thunderbirds up 2-1. Should be a good third period of action. It's been a good game so far, David.
Absolutely, very tight game. Yeah, it's a one-goal game, just one shot. One shot is all the difference. I heard some of the Rampage guys talking about how they're looking forward to it. They want to be the next guy to get that goal and then get the go-ahead goal. So I'm looking forward to a bit of an explosion out the gate.
We'll see what kind of energy the team comes out with. Wearing their third uniforms tonight. They'll be back in action next weekend. This 18U team will. 7:30 p.m. against the Tigers of Colorado Springs. That'll be at 7:30 on WSBN.TV, and we'll be back on the air the following Sunday. Next day, January 29th, for the 15U team squaring off against the Thunderbirds. As we have a marathon broadcast schedule for the next several weeks.
It's going to be lots and lots of hockey. Get ready for it.
20 minutes on the clock as we get set here for 5-on-5 action. Chase Levin, Joey Winogle, and Liam Waugh. The forwards for the Rampage, it'll be Truman Wurst and number 27 Alec Fish on D. Off the draw, the Rampage will win the opening face-off. Wurst passes to Waugh. Waugh skates it wide, shot on net, just goes high and wide. Bounces out of the zone, and the Thunderbirds try to get to it. Picked up there. Here comes the T-Birds with an opportunity. Shot on net. Farr makes the easy save, gloves it, and hangs on. We're going to face off to his right. Clark was coming in hard to the net, and Farr did a great job covering the puck.
Great job tracking him down in the corner, making sure he's covering. He comes out. He's a big guy as it is, but he even comes out even further and is aggressive with those shooters.
Rampage win the draw in the defensive zone. Rockenbach fires it up to Waugh. Can't quite connect. And back to McLaughlin. Over to Rockenbach. Throws it into the zone. And nice job there by Winogle. Keep it alive. And chip up into the glass and out of play. Going to face off in the neutral zone. The Rampage will get a line change with their forwards. Perry will jump onto the ice. With Lance Scott taking the draw. And Cooper Oates steps up on the left wing side. Thunderbirds win the draw, go D to D in the neutral zone here. Back D to D. Through the middle of the ice, can't quite connect. And it was tipped, so no icing. Rockenbach, dangerous backhand pass there, about had it turned over. And the Thunderbirds gain possession. Shot on net, blocked in front. Scott plays his player from behind the net. Up the ice, Owens can't quite get the puck. Kept in, offsides. As Brandon Hemmer unable to keep it in for the T-Birds. They'll get a face-off in the neutral zone. Lance Scott will step in to take this one. Scott with the only goal so far today for the Rampage. A beautiful shot on net. Burback over to Wilkinson. Pressured there. Rampage having the battle. Here comes Perry out of his corner. Tries to get out of the zone. Blocked. And Farr's got to play it. We'll pass it to Burback. Burback skates it back the other way. Burback sets up behind his own net. Burback takes a look, gets his head up the ice, and passes the puck. Chipped in.
Great vision there to see him pick him up all the way up at the far side of the zone. And smart play by Oates there to just chip it in, get off, get some fresh legs on, and let the fresh legs handle it.
Thunderbirds off the half wall, come out of the zone. Wilkinson's got to chase it. He'll turn strong side. Gets pressure there, but Rose able to knock it from his stick. Wurst will just fire it up the ice and out of the zone. Force Scarfani to come back and play it. Full check pressure applied there by number 96, Sebastian Elrod. Barr skating after it. And Elrod will go down and help off. It'll be chipped out of the zone though and into the netting. As the Thunderbirds will clear it out of the zone. Elrod was coming in, providing pressure. And the Thunderbirds wisely chip it up and out. It hits the netting. We'll get a face-off in zone to the right of Aaron Pichette. Barr will step up, number 25. Gavin Barr will take the draw here. 17:30 left to go in the third period. Thunderbirds win it, fires it around the boards. Not out, held in there. Fired on net, goes wide. Elrod skates after it, he'll get it deep. Fired all the way around, no icing. Barr will step out to play it. And he'll leave it for Fish. Fish, D-to-D pass. Wilkinson, turnover there, shot on net. Save made. That's that play where they're trying to chip it to the middle of the ice. But if it's an errant chip, it's scary because you're giving it right to that third player eye.
And you have to get your eyes up before you make that chip. You got to make sure that guy's in the middle because otherwise it turns into that exact turnover right in front of the goaltender. Scary situation. Luckily, Farr was there to stop the play.
Battle along the boards there. Thunderbirds will win the battle and chip it deep. Laughlin throws it around the boards. Plugged up there. Picked up by Rampage out of the zone. That was Mullen-Paw. Fires it across the ice. Owens hits it deep. Chipped out of the zone and out. Here comes the T-Birds across the blue line. Tries to sneak around the defense. Carter does, can't quite do it. And the Thunderbirds unable to gain possession here against the wall. Rampage will get it out of the zone. And here comes the Rampage. McLaughlin just throws it up the ice. And the Thunderbirds will try to get it deep. McLaughlin stops it with the skate there. Here comes the Thunderbirds. Taking it wide around Rockenbach. Fires over the shoulder of Farr. In front. And Farr with a big stick save there. As it took a strange hop off the boards and found its way the Thunderbird stick. Farr makes the save. Back in the other end now. Rampage forecheck pressure applied. Thunderbirds will throw it down the ice. We'll get an icing and a face-off with 15:29 left to go.
Great effort by Liam Watt to bring it down. He was all over the defenseman. Almost got that shot off. Just got tripped up by the defenseman a little bit. But great effort. Great job getting it down into the zone and setting up this opportunity we have here.
Joey Winoga will step in for the jaw. To the left of Aaron Pichette, T-Bird goaltender. Winoga will win it back. Up top, and that'll be dumped back in by Wilkinson. Fired back around into the corner. Comes back up to the half wall. Shot on net. So right there, Liam Waugh gets the puck off the half wall, fires it low, hard, and it's in the back of the net. There it goes to show you right there, David. Throw pucks on net, good things can happen, and we've got a tie hockey game.
Hey, the Georgia native knows what he's doing. If you throw the puck on the net, you never know what's going to happen. I mean, hell, you look at NHL players and even NHL goalies. It's 90% chance any shot's going to go in. So just throw it in front of the net. You never know what's going to happen, whether it goes in or is a rebound. This time it went in. It's a great opportunity, and now they're tied up.
Liam Waugh with the second goal of the day for the Rampage. It's 2-2, 15 minutes left to go, and the Rampage back at it in their offensive zone. Another shot on net, just goes wide. Burbach will step down to play it. He keeps it in. Momentarily, Thunderbirds get possession. Oh, nice job there by Owens. Gain possession, shot on net, point blank. Save made by Pichette. Nice play there by Gage Perry to pick up the rebound after Owens dumped it deep. Rampage buzzing a little bit here with some opportunities after tying the game up. Wilkinson gloves it down and keeps it alive for the Rampage. Burbach now with it. Burbach takes a look, sees what he has, not much. He'll try to find Perry. Perry will get it deep. Rampage will change. Good forecheck pressure there by Barr. Picked up by the Rampage. He's got a guy streaking, couldn't quite get to him. Fish up top. Fish has some time. Will step down the wall, step into the middle, fire. Pichette makes a save. Puck squirts behind the net, picked up there by Raddick. Raddick back up top to Fish. Fish walks to the middle. Fish shots on net. Tips it. Beautiful play by Fish. Look, really a pass And not a shot, it was a planned play. It looked like it went off the back of Radek.
And Elrod tipped it in.
Was it Elrod that got that?
It looked like it.
But it was a heck of a play by Fish, who stepped to the middle. Instead of firing it on net, he fired it low, specific tip. And if it was Elrod, he'll get his first of the game. It was either Elrod or Radek.
Either way, a tremendous job of getting in front of the net, clogging up that area, getting your stick on that shot. I mean, it's the same old thing. Put that puck towards the net. You never know what's going to happen.
So just like that, the Rampage take the lead in this one with 13:55 left to go. It's a 3-2 hockey game with the home team in front. 2 quick goals in this third period. And the Rampage continue with the pressure here. Radek shot on net, save made by Bichette, rebound. It just about went in again, as it looked like Barr had the rebound teed up and stays out. Shot on net, tip. Rampage providing all kinds of pressure right now as the momentum clearly in their favor. Great job here by Elrod to keep it in. Thunderbirds will be able to get it and try to get it out of their zone, and they do. Here comes Elrod now. Tries to pass it up to Owens. Owens chases after it. Thunderbirds able to get it out of the zone here. Nope, not quite all the way out. Well, and it will. It'll trickle out. Here come the T-Birds across their own blue line. Good back check pressure. Here's a shot. Up tip. Save made. Oh, it just goes wide. Farr looked like he made the save. So good back check pressure, but they forgot to get their head up and look for that high guy. And they just about provided the Thunderbirds the equalizer there. Fortunately, the shot went wide. T-Birds regroup now in their neutral zone. Here they come across the red line. Shot on net. Save made. Hasura skates after it. He's got it in the corner. He's got help. Rampage fired around the boards. Waugh with it. Tries to chip it past, and he's able to do it. Nope. Kept in by the T-Birds. Clark. Little backhand pass there. And cycled back deep. Rampage will have it. Friesen will throw it out of the zone. Good job there by Waugh to chip it out. Forces the Thunderbirds to regroup in the neutral zone. Up the ice, picked off by Waugh. On his stick for a second and then off. Here comes the Thunderbirds' Clark. Good job defensively to keep him to the outside, and Farr will cover for the face-off. So some good defensive zone coverage there to keep Clark from getting to the net.
Yeah. Great job pushing him out to the outside, not giving him the center.
Farr will clean it up, cover it. They're going to face off to his right with 11:57 left to go. Rampage up 3-2. Even. Wins the draw, Waugh turns and ices it. We'll get another face-off here. This time it'll be to the left of Farr. William Waugh, Joey Winogle, and Chase Levin will step in to take the draw. Captain Grant Burback on the ice. And Max Wilkinson on D, number 79. Levin gets it to Waugh. Waugh chips it out, and Wynn can't keep it in. It hits the Rampage bench. And we'll get another face-off inside the Rampage zone. .11:41 left to go here. Face off to the left of Farr. Referee getting players set. And Rampage win the draw. Fired around the boards. Winogle chips to Burback. Nice play. Burback stays back. And the Rampage will go on the forecheck here. Wilkinson holds it in at the blue line. Nice work there. But it squirts back into the neutral zone. Burback now. Burback passes it up the ice. Chipped in there. Thunderbirds will gain possession though. D-to-D play and through the neutral zone. It'll be picked off. Winogle with it now. Winogle with a head of steam. Fires it on net. Takes a big check. Took a big hit there by Josh Coder.
right on the edge of boarding, but luckily he was expecting it, braced for it, and was able to walk away.
In the neutral zone, Thunderbirds have it. Drops it back D to D, up the ice, turnover there. Owens with it, here comes Owens. Tries to pass it across. Can't quite connect, Thunderbirds able to get it out of the zone. Cross ice pass connects. Here comes the T-Birds across the blue line. Good job by Worst to step up. Number 12, Gage Perry helps out there. Here comes Perry chasing after it, not able to get to it. Thunderbirds will keep it in. Worst with it, Worst throws it across for Fish. Fish will pick it up and get his feet moving. Across the red line, Fish dumps it in. He'll skate after it, be the first to the puck. Fish goes around to Perry. Perry with it now. Perry out of the corner. Nice little move there. Tries to cycle it down deep. Gets blocked on the half wall. He'll come out of the scrum with it though. Cross ice pass. Back across up top. Worst couldn't connect. And the Thunderbirds will get it out of the zone. Back now for Worst. Truman Worst. Good stick handling there to maintain possession. Up the ice pass to Radek. And Rampage on the forecheck here. Here comes the Thunderbirds. Turnover in the neutral zone. Templeton with it. Templeton with some nifty stick work. Tries to throw it in front. Good job by McLaughlin. Shut him down. Puck up top. And Radek. Good job pressuring his man. Thunderbirds can't maintain possession inside their zone. They're forced to go back and regroup here in the neutral zone. Some good neutral zone forecheck pressure. And that's Elrod with it. Elrod gets shoved down in the corner. Get some help from Owens. Owens and Elrod. Elrod comes out with it. Elrod tries to pass it across. Kept in by Wilkinson at the point. Picked off there by the Thunderbirds. Back on the stick of Elrod. Elrod, nice pass over. Owens with the shot gets blocked. Thunderbirds get it out of their zone. Wilkinson steps up. Backhand chip. And forcing another neutral zone regroup. Fanned on that pass, and here comes the Rampage. Shot goes wide. Kept alive by Lindsay. Here comes the Thunderbirds off the transition. Shot on net. Blocker save by Farrer. As Carter got a little bit of room there. Farrer closes that short side off. Another errant pass out front. Blocked by Burback. They got to be careful of that pass back out to the middle. That's been a couple times now this period.
Yeah, you don't want to get too comfortable passing in front of your net. So, sometimes the breakout demands it, but you don't want to do it without thinking.
Thunderbirds regroup in their neutral zone. Up the ice, they chip it in. Rampage Burback uses the net as a screen, skates out. Good job there to beat two players. Uses his speed and passes it off. Shot on net, save made by Pichette. Nice play over to Wall. Wall with the shot. Can't quite connect. Pichette makes the easy save. And Worst now picks it up in the neutral zone. Across the blue line. Nice move by Worst across the blue line. Drops it there for number 20 True Molenpaw, and puck is knocked off his stick. Out of play. And we're going to face off in the neutral zone. 7:20 left to go. Rampage up 3-2. A couple third period goals to take the lead. And here we sit. Let's see if we can get the 18 team can sweep the Thunderbirds this weekend and take all 4 games from the season series. Thunderbirds up the ice. Worst will step up in the neutral zone. Nice job there by Worst to take away time and space. Forces the T-Birds to regroup. Back up the ice. Fish now. Fish having to play D. Good stick by Fish. Good stick on puck there by Fish. Take away his man. Puck comes across the zone. Cycle back off the half wall. Thrown in the middle of the ice. Shot on net. Farrer makes the easy save. Rebound in front. Waugh does a good job to clear it. And we get a hand pass there. As number 5 Josh Coder played it with a hand pass. We get a whistle. We're going to face off in the neutral zone. It'll be number 29 known by his teammates as Oates, out on the ice. And number 1, Lance Scott. And Gage Perry, number 12, on the right wing, knocking back. And number 3, Connor McLaughlin on D. Knocking back, fires it out of the zone. Dumps it deep. Perry will chase in the neutral zone here. Thunderbirds D to D again. Strong side pass off the D to D pass. Good play to the center. Shot on net. Save made by Farr. So very nice neutral zone transition to gain the zone, and a shot on net. Farr covers it for the rebound, but a good opportunity for the Thunderbirds.
Yeah, good opportunity. They had numbers coming in. They were just weren't able to get a clean pass across, and Farr was able to swallow it up. But great zone entry. See if the Rampage can do the same thing and get down on the other side.
Gavin Barr will take the draw here to the left of Farr, and he'll be kicked out of the draw. So 91, Aiden Raddick will step in, and the Thunderbirds will win it. Up to the point, fires back around, and around the net. Burback will chase after it. He'll win the battle, and chipped out by Elrod. Here comes Elrod to follow up the loose change. Nice move in the neutral zone, and here comes Elrod. Nice cross-ice pass. One-time play. Tried to find Barr. That was a beautiful play by Raddick as he tried to hit Barr with a one-time pass. Almost connected there. Puck bounces in front of Bichette. He'll hold and make the save here for the whistle. 6:01 left. So some good speed on that transition.
Absolutely. They did exactly what they needed to do to get down there. Great passing. Just barely missed the net on that first opportunity, but they were able to funnel it towards there. Love the Rampage chances. I'd love to see him pop another one here, get a little bit of insurance, but I'm loving what I'm seeing so far.
25, Gavin Barr will take the draw. Right-handed player, he'll lose it. T-Birds will collect behind their net, fired up to the half wall, kept in there by Wilkinson, but just for a little bit. Potential 2-on-1 with the back checker. Shot on net, doesn't get all of it. Esquider couldn't settle the puck, wasn't able to get a clean shot. As it dribbles into the chest of Farr, and he'll hold for a face-off.
Yeah, it looks like that puck kind of came up on him, so he wasn't able to get all of the puck. Fortunate for the Rampage. Farr would have stopped anyway. He had him tracked.
Kreisen will step up to take the draw. Left-handed shot here. Going to try to win it back. And Thunderbirds are going to win. Knock throws it back down deep to the corner. Played there by Fish. Fish gets knocked down, he gets help. Puck squirts free. Battle for it now. Right in front of our broadcast booth. Thrown out front. Blocked there. And Rampage will chase after it. Some good speed there by number 22, Chris Molenpaw. And the T-Birds still in their zone, trying to get it out. Transition weak side there, good pass. A little bit of time and space, Worth steps over. Oh, had the pass coming through the slot. Park not able to connect. And the T-Birds, there's another opportunity.
Great save.
Good save by Farr coming across. Number 22, Chris Molenpaw. Watched the defenseman come down from the point, did a good job just getting enough of them. And the Rampage will clear it out in the neutral zone, force the T-Birds to regroup. Here comes the T-Birds across the blue line. Can't quite connect on that pass, and Joey Winogle will take off with it. Here comes Chuck. Across the blue line. It's upended by 2 T-Birds players, and the T-Birds are able to clear it. But not out of the zone. Good pressure there by the Rampage. No trip on wall. Ref says play on. And the T-Birds on their half wall here, trying to clear it. And they do. And here comes the T-Birds now. Back down deep. Wilkinson fires it around the boards. It hit Joey Winogle's leg and stayed in. So battle for it in a scrum in the corner here. 2 players for the Rampage, 2 players for the Thunderbirds. Burback doing a nice job supporting the scrum, not overcommitting there. And everything to the outside. Nice block by Winogle. Winogle now chips it up and out of the zone, and he'll go for a change. Good play by Joey Winogle. Block that shot, and then chip it out of the zone. Get the change. Wilkinson now in the neutral zone. Has a little bit of time. He'll pass it back to Burback. Burback, good poise. He'll get his feet moving. Good speed by Burback. Dumps it deep, and Perry will chase after it. Can't quite get to it. Thunderbirds able to exit the zone momentarily. Fish Off the boards in the neutral zone. And they'll dump it down deep. Farr will come around to stop it. Picked up by Worst. Worst fires it up at the strong side. Owens chips it out. Fired back down deep. And we'll get an offsides as Gwen unable to get out of the zone in time with 3:08 left to go as we get closer and closer as this clock winds down.
Some tired-looking players there on the Rampage. I wonder if they might if we might see a timeout from one of the teams coming up here.
Looks like they're gonna keep play going here. And Lance Scott will take the draw, win it. Goes back to Fish from Owens' stick. Here Owens will chip it in off his backhand. Rampage will go to work on the forecheck. Out of the zone. Held up there on the near the blue line and couldn't quite get it deep. Thunderbirds now fire it into the zone. Worst chases after it. Worst up the ice. Tried to hit Perry. Perry had his back turned to the play. The Thunderbirds get it and get it back in your offensive zone. Good job to plug up the center there. Scott with it, makes a nice move. Good pass over to Owens. Owens fires it down deep on net. Bichette steers it to the corner. Rampage get a change. Barr after it now. F1 on the puck. Barr trying to steer his player to where he wants him to go, and the Thunderbirds going the wrong direction here. Burbach now with it. Burbach across the blue line. He'll hold up, protect the puck there, and Rampage continuing to mount some offensive zone pressure. Thunderbirds with it though. Here comes the Thunderbirds. Up the ice, Burbach does a great job stepping up. And Wilkinson with it. Reverses the flow. Tries to hit Raddick. It's just tipped and couldn't get to Raddick's stick. So here comes the T-Birds once again. Burbach firing it hard off the glass. And then he fires it high and out of the zone. So good play by Burbach to relieve the pressure in the defensive zone. 1:29 left to go. Empty net for the Thunderbirds. 6-on-5 action as the T-Birds have pulled their goalie for the sixth attacker. 1:20 remaining. Turnover by Winogo. He's got an empty net. Shot on net.
Off the post.
Hit the post. And the Thunderbirds come up the ice here. So an opportunity here for the Colorado Thunderbirds. Fires in front on Winogo's stick. He'll have it now. He'll fire it down the ice. Yes! Yeah! Off the post into the open net with 1:03 left to go.
Great job by Chuck there to settle it down, take his time, make sure he was going to hit the net.
And that should do it as the Rampage take a 4-2 lead with 1:03 left to go. And the Rampage look like they're going to complete the 4-game sweep here with the weekend sweep
Timeout Thunderbirds.
over the Thunderbirds. And it looks like the T-Birds will take a timeout and talk this over with 1:03 left to go.
Sean, what do you think? Do you think they're going to keep their goalie out with just the 2-goal deficit and a minute left?
Yeah, there's no reason. You probably start with him in net for the opening draw and see if you can get him pulled off there quick. No reason to keep him on the ice. You're down 2 goals, so plenty of time if you're the Thunderbirds. You can get that puck, get it into the zone, get a couple quick shots on that. You never know, but Rampage now get their best defense out there, and Farr is 1 minute and 3 seconds away from picking up a big victory here for his team.
Certainly. Yeah, so the name of the game for the Rampage right now is possession. Possession, take time off the clock, get it down into the corners down there, down in the offensive zone. Maybe even pin it if you have to. But just make sure that the puck is off the Thunderbirds' stick.
So the T-Birds are going to keep their goaltender off the ice, so they'll start this opening draw with 6 players. If Perry can win it back, they can pop a 5th goal here pretty quickly. We'll see what happens off the draw. Crucial draw for the Thunderbirds. They lose it, and Rampage couldn't quite get it deep into their zone. But they'll pressure here in the neutral zone. Force the T-Birds all the way back. Here comes the Thunderbirds now. 6-on-5 with 49 seconds left to go. Good job by the Rampage to plug up the neutral zone. Thunderbirds now regain possession. Fired in front. Shot on net. Save made by Farr. And some good action in front. Farr holds the puck. We'll get a face-off to his right. 39 seconds left to go. So the T-Birds get what they want, and that's possession.
Well, you can see they're not giving up. I mean, that was a great opportunity there. They were able to put the pressure on for Farr to make the save. They had all three forwards crashing towards the net, so if there was any rebound there, that might have been nasty. Great job on Farr to swallow that up.
Chase leaving to take the draw. Thunderbirds will win it. Shot on net, block, great block there by number 9, Liam Waugh. He's hurting, but boy, he sprawled out and made a big shot block. Puck thrown down the ice. We get an icing here. But kudos to Liam Waugh for
big shot block.
Sprawling out, blocking that one.
And popping right back up and getting in the play too. He's still out there.
He'll stay on the ice. Grant Burback, the captain, will step out. And Max Wilkinson on D. Waugh, Winogel, and Chase Levin will take the draw here. And he'll win it back. Burback fires around the boards and out of the zone. We'll get an icing here.
Once again, just
16 seconds left.
Just a little too hard on that wrap. Great idea, just a little bit softer.
He sent that one sailing.
Yeah, you just want to make it out into the neutral zone. You're not trying to make it all the way down there.
We'll do it all over again with 15 seconds left to go. 2-goal lead here. Unless something miraculous happens for the Thunderbirds, this one's all but over. Rampage lose the draw. Up top shot, another block there by Liam Waugh. Excellent job by him. 2 big shot blocks late in the game. 4 seconds left. Scrum behind the net. And that will do it as the Rampage will complete the sweep with a big 4-2 victory. They came back with a goal in the third period. They scored 2 big third period goals and then get the empty netter. 3 unanswered goals in the third period, and it's a 4-2 victory. Huge win for the Rampage, as that will improve their record as they look towards the end of this season. Next stop for them coming up will be the state playoffs when they see the Thunderbirds again. And with this victory, that should seal up their top seed for the state playoffs. Big game next weekend against the Colorado Springs Tigers. But all in all, a heck of a hockey game.
Great game, great way to come back. They were down by 1 goal at one point, leading into the last period, I believe. And they were able to come back, make a difference. Those guys talking before the period were serious. They wanted to make the difference and score 2 big goals, completely changed the tide of the game. Force the T-Birds to pull the goalie and get that fourth to seal it up. It's wonderful. Especially heading into the state playoffs. With getting that seeding, it's going to be so important, especially with it being hosted here, as well as just mentally, knowing that you took them down, you owned them during the year. So when they come to face you on your home ice during the state playoffs, you already have their number. So it's a great win.
Now, congratulations to the Rampage 18U team. They'll be back in action next Saturday at 7:30 p.m. Go to Rampage TV's webpage, corampage.com/Rampage TV. We need sponsors for next week's game. We're looking for MVP sponsors, hat trick sponsors, playmaker sponsors, shutout sponsors. We'll even come and film a commercial for you and broadcast a commercial live on WSBN.TV. I'm Sean Hathaway with David Cunliffe. Thanks again for joining us. We'll be back again next week, 7:30 on behalf of Rampage TV, Monument Rinks, and the Colorado Rampage. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next weekend.
It's a pleasure. See you soon.